go. Let's go. Hey, Linda, just a crochet sister, and Gracie, and anybody that might be lurking. Hey to all the lurking squirrels. Moss stitch dishcloth with, I love this cotton in mango. And it was a big 94 cents at the sale. At the Hobby Lobby sale. It looks way blown out. It's really a coral color. Hey, Elisa, Miss Llama, and Flower Tammy, howdy. There's Marina. She's been making my dishcloth. She's been making these. Right, Marina? Yarning and darning. I got a FO, Ginger. Oh, there's Miguel. Yay, you can alert. That's fine. I started out by saying, hey to all my lurkers. Lurking squirrels. I love this too. I mean, who can beat a 4-row repeat where one row is knit and the second row's 2 knits on each end and pearls in between? It's just so easy. Hey, Savannah Lee. Yarn Geek, woohoo. Hey, Michelle, here's my FO for the day, y'all. And I got more than this. I have. Did you watch my little video? What's Granny doing? Where I made hook handles. Look how shiny when you put the glaze on. I love it. I made 4 in all, but this one's my favoriteest. Michelle, you lurking and working? Savannah Lee, this pattern, I just call it the waffle stitch, but it's, if you look in my playlist, I've got a tutorial on it. Hey, Stanky Cheese. Isn't that pretty? Or are you talking about this? These are gorgeous colors. And I got this in the cone. This is sugar and cream, peaches and cream. I can't remember the name of it. Hey, Gia. My sweet Gia. Hey, Elizabeth and Pat. And Miss Dora Beth. Heart Song Creations raid. That's Heather, right? Yay. So this is going to be, I've made several washcloths. And I got a couple more on the go. I got one in crochet. Moss stitch, of course. That's going to be my gift for the grand prize for the #Harvest Moon giveaway. But yeah, and here's another hook. I just love after you put the glaze on it, how shiny. Shiny, shiny. I got them a little fat. I got a little fat. They were really pretty. Thanks, Miguel. They were really pretty good until I started mushing these on. Now I know probably not to even put a base on it. Hey, Judy, I see some thumbs there. I think she's trying to tell y'all something. The teal and the purple. Yeah, it's like a sage. Sorta, but teal. I mean, it's tealish. Yeah, it's more teal and purple. Hey, Miss Jeanette, I was looking at your hat. I hope I can. I've never done front post, back post, but I think the way you were showing it, it's Jeanette's DIY. She makes beautiful stuff, and she's gorgeous. I probably embarrass her. I always say that. She's just so classy, though. But Doorbell said, what's that smell? Stanky cheese. Hey, crotchety Marianne, and look, it's Becky Bramlett. She went to sleep and just woke up, made up for last night. Well, bless your heart. And it's Christy's Creations. Yay! And Dina Kogan, my secretary, is watching an ad. Thank you. Probably have to tell that later. And Lori's Crochet Corner. Howdy do, howdy do. And I keep missing Miss Lori. I got to get Miss Lori. And Trisha's going to be on, I believe, after me, opening up. You know, our Trisha, the one that won the grand prize. Here's another one. And then this is the big kahuna. These are pretty fat, but this is the fattest one. I said I'm making my own furls. Hey, Noodly Bits, but this is my favorite. Hey, Joe, Lord, look at my big old fat handles. I got a little too fat. But I love this one. It's like a triangular. I was trying to copy Prim needles. So now I know, Joe, I've learned to not put a base on and then these little bits. Hey, Pat Patterson. And Dana is in the Heart Song Raid too. Hey, everybody in the Heart Song Raid. Pat Patterson, Barbara Howe. Thank you, Jeanette. I think you said you were going to do it, right? Thank you, Joe. Or was that Dana? Whoever said it. There they is. Hey, I see Sandy and Ola Joe's here. You got a turdy. Oh, hey, Shonda. Doorbell said she had a turdy hook. I'm not sure what that is. Hey, Monda. If Denny's here, she's going to be calling you. I done got the word. I don't know what I've done yet, but I don't know what I did. Maybe this. I don't know. But, you know, I've had the stuff for this, the clay, for a little while. You got to try it. You can do it. It's easy. The only thing, Becky says, starting on whip number 3, but started a lap again. Girl, you can't beat me on whips. I got everybody beat. Oh, Trish went live. She's live now. Wonder why she's live now. I thought she was going to be on after me. Hey, Diddy. I bought yarn. What yarn did I buy? Oh, that one $5 one. Hey, Maxine. Thank you, Heather, for the raid. Well, I hate it that, oh, she's testing her new camera. I thought, why's she doing that? She knows I can't be there. Thank you, Linda Quilty, and anybody who let the ads run. I appreciate it. And if you didn't, and you can do it later on, yeah, the anniversary cake, but I didn't get, I only got that one $14 one. I thought that was pretty good. And I only got that when I thought I had money before I messed up with the cable bill, but I ain't even gonna go there. She's not on now. Okay, so she was just testing out her camera. Okay. Monda Jean. She's even calling Monda by her middle name, Rutro. Here's my FO, y'all. This is one of many that I've got, 2 or 3 made. 2 that I showed y'all before. Hey, Carrie. And anybody I missed. This is from this cone, and I can't, did y'all look it up? I should have looked it up to remember the name of it for y'all. But it's a gorgeous teal and purple, and I'm sure it's sugar and cream or peaches and cream. But this is what I'm going to give, if you didn't hear, to my Harvest Moon giveaway. This will be for the grand prize. I'm going to make a big stack of them and who knows what else. Thank you, Aussie Sandy and everybody. Noodly Bits, the only thing you had to do today was a drug test. I have to do those once every other month for the pain clinic I go to. Dee, that's a name Denisha made up. Your middle name is LaDon. Okay. I call everybody's middle name May, like Jaxie May. Hey, Amanda Brotherton. I think I told you hey, did I? But anyway, if y'all haven't entered my hashtag Harvest Moon giveaway, make sure you do. Remember that I've got, and I showed it, I think. It's a cute bag that Karen Bambera Robinson, I got it in the right order now. She made it and sent it. It's got a green background and it's got scarecrows on it. It's so cute. And I'm putting some goodies in it. Well, Denny, I love nuts. And you know I'm nuts. Look, it's Julie, Captain Stitches. Yay! Marianne, we got some pretty, Marianne's got pretty flowers. Dina said she found her laundry bag of pillowcases. She has to check her supply list to make, let me not stop that. Let me find myself so I don't have to mess the chat up there. Make sure you're on top, chat. Yeah, I'm down a little bit with my ads, so if y'all could help, like at night, every once in a while, run a live or something, that would be so kind of you. Just if you can. Hey, Christy, hook me up. Girl, you right there on the line again with 1K. Did you get there? I believe Dana and Joe were helping you last night. Hey, sweet Teresa Hart. She's just driving home from work. And it's my sissy, and I'm so glad to see Teresa Patton on lives again. She was worrying me. Hey, Pat Dancer. Christine Timmons. Howdy, howdy, howdy. No joke, you must have 50 pillowcases, Dina said. Okay, hola, Joe. She says, be right back. Christy, you think you did? Oh, Christy, and I love those tops. If y'all hadn't been to Hook Me Up Crochet with Christy, she made the cutest tops. And her daughter-in-law was modeling them, and she just looked pleased as punch to have them. Joe is saying, Denny, Lord, where you been, Denny, Lord? Mad Mimi's here. Hey, Laura. Look, an FO. Another one. These washcloths are going to, I've already said it several times. Hey, Connie Carroll. And if I've missed anybody else, there's Joe. Yo, Joe. These go to the grand prize winner. I'm going to make a big stack of them because I figured a homesteader or yarny person or whoever could always use wash/dishcloths. And Mimi said, woohoo, another. And not only that, Mad Mimi and Joe and everybody just coming in. Hook handles, polymer clay. I'm making my own furls. These things are so fat. These aren't too bad. This is my favorite because, look, I made it kind of triangular. Hey, Sin. Good to have you here. Shonda, you like, and they're so easy. It's just like being a kid and playing with Play-Doh. Uh-oh, Connie said something because Stanky said, oh, Connie, it's terrible. We'll be praying for you. I'll look at that. And Christy said, thank you, Dee. She does love her tops. When I buy yarn, she's always picking out the one she wants a top made out of. And Christy's Creation says, you got something for a bit? I'll be sure to run some vids. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, Christy. And okay, we'll see you in Trisha's live in a little bit. Did Trish come in yet? Aren't they pretty? I'm tickled. And you know who I had done a couple that I showed y'all on that video. I do have a video making a couple of these. The hooks are Susan, but they're just whatever I had that were naked ones. Most of them are Susan Bates. There might be a boy or something, but they're just ones I had that were plain. So, yeah, Joe, somebody said she was on live a while ago, and I'm like, and they said, no, she's trying out her new camera. So, okay. Hooks need more orange. I know. This one started out orange, but I got a little wild. I got a little wild with my other colors. So, but hey, there's Trish. I heard you were trying out your camera. At first I thought, what's she doing going on live already when she knows I can't see? But you good. I heard you got a new camera and you were trying it out. Giving it a little test run. Thank you all for being here. Golly, we got 51. We need to do something about the thumbs, though. We only have 35. And I got FOs, so I need lots of thumbs for encouragement. I got a dishcloth and these if you just came in and you didn't see them. I do have a video on what's Granny up to. I think I did it, yesterday? And it's fun. And I think I figured out how to not make them so bulky. I was making a base and then putting the stuff on it. I think you can I made a base on this one too in gold. And then put these little things in it. But it was a whole lot skinnier. Hey, Johnny. You weren't live, just trying to test. All ready to... No problem. No problem, Trish. Dina said, just a reminder. Thank you, Dina. Tomorrow and Sunday, I will be on 2 hours earlier at 3. Excuse me, at 3. Since I might need a little swaller of my go juice. You like my washcloth? I love it too. I think this is probably the prettiest one that I like. Top chat. You know, on your thing, if you look, it says top chat and live chat. Top chat, who knows? I don't know. YT just picks out certain comments that you see. You just always want to be on live chat so you can see all the comments. That's the thing I know. Hey, Chandra and Nancy. She's watching and hooking. That's good. What y'all drinking? I got my usual mixed tea. You need, or I need to make an orange washcloth, and that will be your favorite. Well, I'm giving all these away. Hey, Angela. Well, it's okay if you don't see a top chat. If you just see live, just like the little arrow on mine, there's a little arrow, or either it might be 3 dots. Depends on whether you're on your phone or a Chromebook or laptop or whatever. Hey, Tina. I am on 5 days a week live, and I've been that way for a year or more than a year. Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 5, Saturday and Sunday at 3, and it's been that way for at least a year. Yep. Doorbell says it's up at the very top on the Chrome. Mine's on the right side. And there's 3 little dots, and if you click on them, it says Top Chat, but you don't want Top Chat. Just make sure you're on live chat and you're cool. You see? I see what y'all drinking. Coffee, tea, water. And y'all know I got my Way Cool Circle water bottle over here. This has raspberry lemonade cartridge in it. And what y'all working on? Dina says water in one cup, coffee in the other. And you like them raisins, don't you, Dina? Hey, Sheila Thompson, I've seen you on Dana and Joe's. You've probably been here before. And Heather is having Gatorade. And Heather just had a live because they rated and came over here. And I'm so glad y'all did. Carrie's into bed. Are you sick? Elisa, who is Llama Unraveled, is having a glass of wine after finishing school. Oh, you need it then. Your 5-year-old had a meltdown during the months of the year song because he heard a commercial for his second least favorite car insurance. Oh my God. That's funny. Mad Mimi says, Phoenix blanket. Gotta beat Dana and Julie. Yeah, they got the competition going on. And Nancy, I believe, was doing, let me look at my phone and try to keep up. I got to go back. Christine Timmons said, hey back. I probably got that one. Let's see. Ooh, I'm way back here. Crafty Grandma Gina's here. She's drinking water. And Crotchety said she made more disinfectant and hand sanitizer today, along with laundry. Really wanted to get a top stitched together. Sorry, I'm just jumping in where we are right now. I might go back. Denny's drinking water. Joe is having his first live, Dana said. He's starting his own channel today at 7. So he's going on right after Trish then, right? So we could raid from Trish's and go to Joe's. Right? I don't know why I'm losing my voice. Hey, Auntie Vernon. I'm doing finer than frog hair split 3 ways. How are y'all? You gonna Stinky Cheese? I'm gonna try to be at Joe's showing some love. Doorbell says, I love raisins, Dina. Put them in the last 5 minutes of her jasmine rice cooking. I saw somebody that was cooking the other day. Oh, Christy's gonna be right back. She forgot her tea in the kitchen. And y'all had several comments that I missed. I'm so sorry. Johnny is holding her dog that just passed away. Oh, I'm so sorry, Johnny. Prayers for Johnny. Sounds good to you, Angela. Heather said, yes, fried chicken, catfish. Joe is doing his very first live. Yep. Crotchety Clogger, she makes her own stuff too. That's good. That's good. I know that's terrible. That's so sad. Sheila says, hello to DOY. That's Jeanette. Her daughter-in-law just asked her to make a pocket shawl. It will be your first. I made a pocket shawl. Very easy one. What I did was just turned up the ends and stitched it on the sides. I made it real long. I thought it was smart. It was really probably just lazy. Yes, we are so sorry, Johnny. So very sorry. And today is 9/11. And we don't want folks to be all sad and everything, but I'm sure y'all remember this date and what it means, and to be praying to always keep those folks in our prayers that lost folks during that terrible, terrible day in a couple of places in our country. To pray for families of those who lost ones or friends. And oh, Miguel, good. He's over his little touch of pneumonia. He says, thanks for the prayers. Well, you are so welcome. But anyway, keep those folks in your prayers and our country and heck, the world. Hey, Lee. Hey, Brenda. And how is your husband, honey? And how are you? I know. I'm so glad to hear that from Miguel. Glad for good news. Stanky Cheese does paper crafts. My hands kill me to crochet. Yeah, I think I was watching one of yours a while ago or sometime today. Mad Mimi, who is Laura, said to Mary Ann, who's crotchety clogger, she makes it because it's cheaper and it gives her more money for yarn. So that's just smart. Mimi smart. Mimi Laura smart. Y'all all smart. Miguel said, yes, clogger, but it tired me out. I still don't have all my strength back. Well, it's going to take time, honey. Auntie Vernon, it was my parents' wedding anniversary on 9/11, she says. Today we celebrated your mom's life. Oh, I'm glad. Did they do it so you could see it, telecast it or whatever? Look, there's Jaxie May. Happy Friday to you too. Hola Joe is still watching ads. Thank you so much. Becky says, Becky, where'd you go? Prayers for the survivors also. Yes, for sure. I left them out. Thank you. Stanky Cheese says, I love making yarn tassels. Oh, Yarny Zebra says, prayers for Marcel. What's wrong with Marcel? Linda got her Sashka bracelet. She ordered 5. I love it when y'all go through my link and order. I appreciate it so much, especially now. Oh, the 25th can't come soon enough. There's Madonna. Her parents' anniversary is today. 96 years. Bless their hearts. Up in heaven. Hey, Lisa, I'm so glad to see you, darling. Good to see you. How are you and Steven? And Johnny says today is her youngest son's birthday. Well, happy birthday to him, Johnny. It's a terrible, sad thing to happen on his birthday. Hola Joe says she's praying for Brenda Land. And let's see. Hook me up. Christy said that does it. What? If you want, I never want you to eat another store-bought noodle again. These are what? You eating some noodles? What kind of noodles you eating? That's Hook Me Up, Christy. And that was a ways back. Yes, I love my Sashka bracelet, y'all. Remember, I've got an affiliate link, and it's always in the description box. And they've got a 70% off, which they most often do. If you'll look at the community page of my channel, I'll keep you updated on the new code words. Annie says, Annie Vernon, Tony, lots of bad, lots of positive to focus on, even with the bad. Of course there is. Yes, we could always find positive. And yeah, sometimes they're, oh, you made your own spinach pasta noodles. That's, Christy's so smart. She can crochet up a storm and finish stuff, and with that little teeny tiny yarn too that I love. But I don't know why. Oh, y'all, I did try with that red yarn, that big fat stuff that I was using my vampire stakes on. I tried. Who was it that mentioned I should try? Aussie Sandy, I think, mentioned I should try to arm knit or hand knit. I tried arm knitting and it was way too big. So I'm going to have to try a different method. That yarn is going to drive me up a tree. Stanky Cheese says, oh, you talking to Crotchety? Let's see. And Ola Joe says, hi, Christy, hook me up. Just love your name. Becky said, had to unsubscribe and resubscribe and do the bell so it'll notify you of my channel, Becky. Yeah, if you don't get notifications, try that. But that's why I started coming on my regular schedule. And I know y'all have heard me say this a million times. Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 5. Set alarms. I set alarms for my own cause. Y'all know I fall asleep. And Saturday and Sunday at 3. And the reason I went on a little earlier was for our friends across the pond because they're 5 hours ahead of us. Denny said, Z told me she loves me. She does love you, Denny. She was on Kim, the Crafty Nomad. Z came on a while ago. We love our Z, but it's really Denny Z. Denny said, back off of her, ZZ. You got, Johnny says, I have 7 and 1 on the way. Your bracelets. Well, and it makes you feel good. They always have them on sale, so you can get them for $5 or $6 and sometimes 4 and some change. But what gets me, what I love about them is the thing, and I've said this several times too. Oh, Dina said, Sheila, sorry about your uncle's passing, and I am too. Just saw that. Hey, Freaky, Auntie Vernon, he says, if I'm suddenly punctual, folks think something is wrong. Freaky's got his own time. But when you order these, you're helping mostly ladies, a few gentlemen in a very impoverished area have employment. Hey, Tracy Crochet Rocks. I was just talking about, I started coming on early. Hey, HD. Early on the weekends for my UK friends. You know, I come on Saturdays and Sundays at 3. Yeah, they are gorgeous and they're crocheted, hand crocheted by those ladies. And they're very affordable. And like I said, you're helping like Darn Good Yarn's mission. I love Darn Good Yarn and Sashka because they employ folks in very impoverished areas so they can help their family, feed their families, educate their kids, and all that stuff. So I'm proud to be an affiliate of companies like that. And all that information is always in the description boxes of my lives and probably most of my other things too. You going to go on a little tonight? Well, right after me, Tracy, you know, Trisha comes on with her unboxing. And Joe is going to do his very first live after Trisha. And Tracy says, yeehaw. Auntie Vernon says, I heard a conversation that said some younger people got upset with exclamation points and periods as they feel they are being yelled at or disliked. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, but that's just too much. What did you think of that, Tony? Let's see. Denny, you still got the jet? Marianne wants to know, and your pilot's license? Pat says, Tracy, I'll be looking for you. Tracy says she'll go on anyway because she can't wait up late. That's fine. People go here and they go there, and sometimes we go to two things at one time. Go see Tracy on her phone and go see Joe on her Chromebook or whatever. And if we didn't have, did we have Rosalie in our prayers? Right, Dina. It's called proper grammar and punctuation. Yeah. Denny says Joe at 7 p.m. Woohoo. Hey, Cellar Dweller. You used to do that too, Tracy. Have several going at one time. Freaky says Heather, periods is what girls have during puberty. And not only that, that's just the beginning. Some folks think crazy things like that. That's just crazy. How's my Lily doing? And Lisa Wild Woman? And I mean that in a very endearing way, Lisa, you know. Lisa, you haven't well, you can't. I started saying, Lisa, you hadn't taken us on a field trip in a while, but we're not supposed to be going anywhere. I know, Gia, is sensitivity to punctuation a new disease or disorder? Sin, what's that, really? Rosalie has had high blood pressure recently, and I think the doctors are just trying to get her medicines figured out. You knew that. Yeah, no road trips for this girl. Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, she had high blood pressure, and Rosalie did, and I think it's, when you get a new, or they find out that you've got a new or a condition that you haven't been medicated for before, then they got to get the meds worked out right. It's okay, Trish. She says, I all technically challenged, but we all good now, hopefully. Not you, but me, girlfriend. Gia says, no text at all, just pictures. Then we have to figure out what the pictures mean. Becky, when we're excited, we put exclamation points to show our excitement. Right. Punctuation would make sense in something. I didn't see all that. When you don't have, I know because of texting, lax, and I'm a retired teacher. Like, I'll know I'm supposed to put a period somewhere or something, and I sometimes won't do it just because I want to get the message down real quick. But then Tracy says I have to ask my kids what they send me. Hugs to you too, Sharon. I'm glad I got to see you a little bit today. I'm going to try to come on. Y'all know. I always try to, and then I sit in my chair and it's all over with. Nancy, what they say? Cat climbing on me. Freaky Annie Vernon, tell them it's not the angle, it's an angel. For real. That drives me nuts. And what if your name was Angel, like Angel J, Pray and Crochet? Bet she gets called Angle a whole lot. Angles we have heard on high. Gia, Yarn Nut says, I used to get messages from my customers that look like this. Where is my order? I want it now. And you stink it. I need my order right now. Where is it? Oh my gosh. Everybody's hugging on Sharon. We love our Sharon. Love you all. You filmed a tutorial earlier and the cat made you make a mistake, Tracy? Don't forget the thumbs. Pat Craze reminding you, it's 64 friends here, squirrels here, and 56 thumbs. We closing the gap. Freaky. Grr, that aggravates me too. Angel, not angle. Right. Teresa said, hey, G, I think you spoke earlier. Sorry, didn't mean to be rude. Just things on her mind. I'm probably way back here. Hey, Yarn Addict with Karen. Honey, I missed you. And folks saying hey to Sharon and hugging Sharon. Crochet said, yeah, she was after my yarn ball. Oh, the kitty cat. Karen says, hello, my darling Mama Swift. You just left it in. It's a design element. Sometimes you can get away with that. Nancy says, the cat loves to stop my crochet. Don't cats do that? I used to try to read when we had... Hey, Suzanne and Irene. I used to try to, study when I was at school. We had a Siamese and that cat would get right on top of my book. Or if you're reading a newspaper, they get right on the newspaper. Something about paper that they like, I think. Well, no, not if they get on your crocheting and stuff. Hey, Karen. Freaky, I used to have email with Angel Fire. If you spelled it wrong, you got a site not fit for kids. Oh, gosh. Gia says at Teresa, no worries. I hope things get really wonderful for you very soon. And we all do, my sweet sissy. Crochet Rock says Fluffy's getting old, but she gets playful now and then. Is that your cat's name? That's what I call Nan's next knots, Fluffy. Madonna says, damn cats. Let's see what Christy said. She said something and then she must have messed up because she said, oh, hang on. Let's see. Cellar Dweller said, my dogs always want to sit on my yarn when I'm knitting or doing crochet. So dogs do it too, huh? I always thought cats were worse. Christy hooked me up, says, what irritates me is people spelling loose when they mean lose. Loose, tight, win, lose. Hey, I had, again, being a retired teacher, I had lots of things that used to irk me. I'm going, how can you be this old and not know? And folks saying I seen instead of I saw. My mama used to do that. Used to but whatever. I just had to let it go. Let's see here. She said when, And then Madonna said, dang cats. Except she said damn cats. Don't we love Madonna? Reiki says, hook me up. I'm one of those people when spell check that spell check doesn't help. Oh, Denny says we need to listen to Word Crimes by Weird Al. I bet I would love it. I love Weird Al. Love Weird Al, and that sounds like my kind of thing. You just remember the tooth is, to get loose, right? To remember that, right, Christy? Hey, Pat. We got another Pat. Jaxie, or when to use who and whom. And Lisa said us Canadians put ease in everything and use. That's kind of like the folks across the pond. Y'all must spell like them. Okay. Hey, Mayor. Runaway Needle Red, who is Mayor, says, hey, some of my best friends are fur buddies. Well, of course they are. Like Flavor. Yeah, Tracy says. Yeah. We don't spell it with the U in it. And Auntie Vernon says like close, distance, or close, shut. You know, the English language is probably one of the harder ones to learn because of all the things like y'all are bringing up. Here's my FO if y'all missed it. FO for the day that's going to be a prize, along with a bunch of other washcloths for the Harvest Moon giveaway. And also let me show my hooks one more time. Been copying Noni Mae and Joe. But I've given them some business I need to get. I've given Noni Mae. Well, Noni Mae gave me about 4 of them, and I ordered more of hers. And then Joe started making them, so I ordered one from him. And I'll be ordering more, Giuseppe, if you're still here. Pat says, oh, before I forget, watch out. The scammer's trying to do something. Buying yarn from you. Let me look and see what she said. This one's my fave, though. Let's see, what did she say? Oh, Pat Cray Hollis said, before I forget it, watch out. The scammer's trying to swindle you, buying yarn from you, and you not getting your money. I don't think I'd ever be selling to anybody that I didn't know, but thank you. Thank you, Crotchety. I especially love this one. These I got way too bulky, but hey, they're about the size of Odysseys. So Becky says my spell check can't spell right. It'll change the word, and sometimes it's all the time. We call it auto incorrect. Hey, is it Sandra Gano? Nice to have you. But I've got a whole jar of naked hooks. Most are Susan Bates. And they're just ones I had hanging around and didn't use, so I figured I'd copy Joe and Noni Mae. You think they need to go back to teaching cursive? Mine is not that tidy, but it's usually legible. I taught cursive, but I was one of the old school teachers. And my kids thought it was great, my students, because the other kids didn't learn it. In the other two, we had 3 4th grades, and the other teachers didn't. It wasn't in the curriculum. You didn't have to teach it. It said that or keyboarding. And I'm like, you need to learn to sign your name, if nothing else. And what about reading documents, legal documents, historical documents that are in cursive? Anyway, I think it's important too, so I taught it. And I taught the heck out of some multiplication facts, timed test, because those kids, oh my gosh. I said, listen, y'all can remember this and remember that. Remember, hey, Kane, words to songs and this, that, and the other. And I would make little stories out of, an 8 and an 8, Mr. Snowman and Mrs. Snow Woman look like 8s. And they had 64 children. Make a little story out of it. I did everything I knew to do to get those kids to learn their multiplication facts. Pat says, I am not. A friend of mine is on another crochet site. And she missed what that's about. Teenagers can't even read cursive now. Yeah, that's right. Well, it depends on Auntie Vernon what new math, because it's been a while since I've been retired, but I don't know. Technology, probably, Marianne. I don't know, because they said you could teach cursive or keyboarding. I think they need both. Yeah, we remember in our prayers all those affected by 9/11. We mentioned that right at the top of the show. Granny. Oh, Kane was saying, yeah. Hook me up, Christy said I learned Zaner. I can't ever read it. I'm not sure. There are different types of cursive. The Blazer. I'm not sure if that's how you say it, cursive, but when I homeschooled, you taught italic cursive because it's much easier to read and prettier. Just so you teach, I did the one where the Q looked like the Q and not the number 2, the capital Q, whichever one that is. I can't even remember now. I taught, Lily, I taught middle school the first 12 years of my career. Oh my goodness, that's call that my tour of duty in Vietnam. I said if they wasn't fighting, they were doing the F word. But anyway, they were hormonal and they would push your buttons, but not that I didn't have some good kids. And I taught a little bit of everything, mostly language arts. But I did teach science. There were years I taught science and math. But language arts was really my thing, and literature. Okay, Tracy, thanks so much for coming on. Tracy's starting her live crochet rocks, and I'll try to get over there. But I'm going to go see Trish. Maybe I can run you both. Oh, Dina's calling out the, yeah, and I guess we should. Oh, but then I taught 4th grade for the last 15 plus years, and I loved it. I loved it, loved it, loved it. So, yes, we're praying for all the folks affected by 9/11 way back when. Even now, I'm sure they still missing their folks. Somebody else brought up the survivors of 9/11 too. Friends, family, everybody. And that we should pray for our nation. Pray for our world. Pat says also check out Crochet Me Pink with Kelly podcast Wednesday night. Yeah, I saw that she needs she's trying to help a little fellow. So if y'all check out Crochet Me Pink Kelly, if you could help her out with that little fellow. I think his name is Dylan or Dalton or something. Mad Mimi said she's teaching high school for the first time this year because so many people are homeschooling, but that's great, especially now with the pandemic and stuff. I think I squirreled a while ago. I started to say the manager's birthday is going to be on the 17th, which is when we draw for the Harvest Moon giveaway and get our winner and ship it over to Haas from, what's the name of his homesteading channel? Off Kilter. He'll draw once we give him his names. It's just like the one that Wanderlust Dana did in July, or pretty much like. And we give him our names and thank you, Suzanne. Some of them liked me, some of them didn't. My own daughters, when they would come visit, they'd say, Mama, you're mean to these little kids. I said, me? I'm a pushover. Go look at these other teachers. I sort of made my own, Becky said, with me being a lefty, and some of those letters were hard to do. Yeah. Thank you, Suzanne. That makes me feel good. I appreciate that. And Sandra says, amen. Prayer's the main thing we can do to make a difference in any matter. Amen to that. And we can't, some people say, I wish I could do more, but all I can do is pray. Hey, that's the first thing we should be doing, right? Look who's calling, church. Even with the pandemic, they call in and say, if somebody's sick, or they still have a service, very small service, if you can go or want to go. Crotchety says at Lisa's Crochet, I remember being sent to the principal for tutoring in division. I was scared to death because I equated a visit with him as a scolding or paddling. I learned division quickly. But, I was scrolling again. The manager's birthday. No, I did get it out, didn't I? Manager, my oldest granddaughter, Bella, is going to be 13. On the 17th, and I know I've told y'all that before. Okay, Pat. Take care too. California is all distance learning, and continue to pray for the fires in California too, folks. Y'all know what to pray for. We've been saying. Teresa said, yes, thank you, sis. Could you all pray for my friend's family? Sissy kept asking us to pray for Jackie from Jackie's Crochet Creations. She passed in her sleep last night, which that's always the way to go. That's the way my mom went, but it's still sad. And Teresa's saying, will we pray for her family? So, yes, we sure will. Dina, if you want to put that on there, Jackie from Jackie's Crochet Creations passed last night, and we're praying for her family. You talking about 9/11, Dina, with Kane? Yes, everybody remembers where they were, right? But let's do a question before we get out of here. And I'm sorry for missing tons of comments. It always happens because I can't keep up. Y'all know I'm squirrely. Denny says, God bless you all. And Karen says, love you, sweet Teresa. And yeah, let's pray for Teresa too. Thank goodness she's better and she's here. But she can still always use prayers. And all of our regulars. Linda Just Crochet sister. Teresa's husband. Their son in the Navy. Who am I leaving out? Denny said California, Oregon, and Colorado. Oh, my goodness. All those. Hey, Sandy. Sensational Sandy's here. We about to go over, but we got 5 minutes yet. She says, hey, all my wonderful, marvelous, terrific, fantastic, splendid, magnificent, spectacular, yarny friends. Dina said, Teresa, I just put her on the list. Jaxie May. I'm so glad you all are here. 62 and 61 thumbs, y'all. What? That's great. Okay. If you could read someone's mind, whose mind would you want to read? I know you're not going to say me, because all you would see is squirrels. Whips and squirrels. Dina said, I lost a schoolmate in 9/11 and a neighbor's son who was a cop. Oh, that's terrible. And Auntie Vernon says, I think it's a year of choices and reset. Many have decided to leave. A yarn addict says, Sandy, darling, I didn't mean to send that without my darling on there. Hey, Julie. Another Julie. Thank you for coming by and showing love. Thank you, Tina, Crafts by the Rose. She was here. I think she may still be here. Oh, y'all are saying. Your youngest daughter, Linda says. Jaxie says, my honey. I get him wrong all the time. Suzanne says, my ex-husband's mine. Heather said, my husband. Sandy said, God. That's a good one. Let's see. Cellar Dweller said, I would like to read my dog Norman's mind just to see if he's okay. I know, isn't it bad? Animals can't tell us when things hurt. Shonda said her children, left is right, is telling Karen, hey, sweet enabler addict. Charlene, hey, honey. Please, oh, okay, add Charlene from Charlene's Crochet Corner. I think we were supposed to have her on there a long time ago, and that's my fault, Charlene. I'm so sorry. And I haven't forgotten your row counter either. It's just going to take a little while longer. But yeah, Charlene had a long time in the hospital. I believe she's home now, but she still has a, you know, she's pretty much limited. She has a hospital bed there. Dina says, me, no one comes to mind. Dina said. And Freaky said, hello, left is right. Oh, Jeanette, that's a good one. Your nail tech, because they're usually Asian or another from a non-English speaking country. Yeah, we would like to know that. Yarn Geek, who is Ginger, says her kitty cat. Hey, Barbara from Kentucky. Did I say hi to you? Now I've lost you again. No one's. My mind is mixed up enough. Don't need any other thoughts in there. I hear you. Sending healing prayers to everyone that needs it, and that includes Johnny. Yes. Mad Mimi says, I'm home alone. The boys deserted me. Woohoo! Hey, party at Mad Mimi's. Hey, y'all. Dina said she added you, Charlene. And you know what, guys? I'll finish reading what you guys said, but look at the time. It's 6 bells. So we need to squirrel. Go in Trisha's. Can somebody put up her link right quick? Would somebody put up, there we go, Mama Swift. Jaxie's got it. Okay, I'm going to say a quick goodbye. Be sweet, don't be ugly, and I'll see you over at Trisha's in just a minute. I just have to take a quick loo break. See you tomorrow at 3, I hope. Thanks so much for coming. Later, Gators. Yep. Okay, we're going to Trisha's and then Joe's or Tracy. Tracy's on also across the pond. Okay, bye-bye. Y'all got choices. Boopity boop, 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 boop.